Welcome back.
Going on, everybody?
Welcome back. So it's the 40th anniversary of Return of the Living Dead, right? And Uncle Pete's been watching it for 40 days, and this was the last day, the 40th day. So guess what? You got mini theme trivia to follow up your kaiju theme trivia last week, and a here to be announced theme trivia at the end of the month. So enjoy that. It's only 10 questions tonight, though, but they are all Return of the Living Dead questions.
And I promise these are the last Return of the Living Dead questions for the rest of the year. No more.
Until the next one appears in the list. I don't believe Uncle Pete 1 second when he says that's the last.
Maybe a super bonus question.
Maybe a super bonus question. My light wasn't on, so you can't see all of my beauty marks and wrinkles. All right, so let me start the trivia countdown. What's going on, everyone? Y'all see anything cool? I still haven't seen Weapons. It's on the list. I haven't
seen Weapons or Together. I'm hearing Together is better, so I kind of want to see Together more because the trailer looks better to me.
I think the trailer looks better. I haven't really heard much about Together, weirdly enough. I feel like I want to go see both. I don't feel like there's anything that's going to dissuade me other than I'm just not going to do it because this weekend's crazy. Maybe Sunday night I can go see something. I feel like they both came out the exact same week, so it sucks because they're going to leave theaters at the same time.
But yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing both of those.
Anyone read the recent comics by American Mythology? No, that sounds dope.
Yeah, I have not. Oh no, yeah.
Wait, you're not going to comic shop? How do you not know about this?
No, I have them. I have them, but yeah, they're in my closet. I just knocked them out. I just finished it.
And remember,
I was like, oh yeah, I just finished it.
We've been honoring our Patreon and YouTube channel members with a little scroll bar there. And if you want to join the ranks of the supporters of the arts, if you will.
But AMS, because I read that a little, and during my weekly watching, actually the last 40 days, I talked about how some of the comics said how the 2,4,5-trioxin was actually created in the comics. And we got time to tell you real quick. So in the comics, during the Vietnam War, they created a chemical to spray on the marijuana fields in Cuba to destroy them. So when Castro pulled out, they created 2,4,5-trioxin to bring the marijuana fields back to life. But it also brought the dead back to life. So that was a cool fact about the comics that I gave you. The more you know.
It sounds dope. I just don't keep up with comics. It's actually kind of bad because the shop that I do all the Pokemon stuff in, it does a lot of comics. I just know nothing about them. I help check people out with comics and they bring them up because like our other guys
I'm
put
the
them in
exact
inventory.
opposite. I know nothing about cards, but I know comics.
I mean, we have some pretty dope stuff like in the cabinet. Like there's some old stuff in the cabinet, like some Silver Age stuff, like stuff in the 60s. Silver Age is 60s, right? Or is it 50s?
Yeah. You got to let me know what you guys got.
I'll send you a picture. I don't know. I don't think a lot. I think a lot of them are originals. I don't think they're reprints. Like they look like the real deal old ones, and they're not like immaculate, so they look old. You know, they're kind of yellowed. Like normal age. They're not ragged out, but they're not
something
tens.
That's paper that's 50, 60 years old, 70 years old is going to be yellow.
Yeah, I mean, like they look brittle. They look crispy. They look like do not take these out of the bag and board.
They're probably definitely Silver Age then.
They look pretty old. They definitely cost less than 15 cents an issue. So
Oh, whew, damn, that is exciting, man.
It looks. I'll send you a picture. But they have tons of long boxes of like modern stuff. Like people go through and just get $3, $4, $5 comics like and compendiums.
Says Weapons is amazing.
Weapons. Like I said, I'm going to see them both.
Or he says Together was wild. So hey,
what's gonna be wild? These questions, because I don't think they're that easy. I don't think they're that. Even I came up with some Return of the Living Dead questions. So I'll get our little thingy out of the way here. But what object does Scuzz see when he wants to fight the zombies in the mortuary? It's towards the end of the movie. Spoiler alert. It's been out for 40 years. You should have seen it by now. Maybe 40 times. Does he use a wooden plank, a steel pipe, a gun, or an axe? What is he fighting with?
I think every time you mention Scuzz, you got to say F. Brian Peck.
What's going on here? Why has Patrick joined the stream? This is interesting.
I haven't seen Clown on a Corfield, the other Patrick. I haven't seen it yet.
We met the guy who wrote it, Adam. What's his face? He was at FrankenCon when we had a KOH table. So
oh, cool.
I think Count Drahoon interviewed him. I don't know if we've shown that on the channel yet.
Very cool.
So,
how'd you guys do on this one? I don't see any answers yet.
Oh my God! If you all you didn't even start playing, are you kidding me?
What happened? Just didn't the people not put answers in, or is it lagging? I think there was a lag.
Too late. I think you answered too late. I've got the live stream up. It's only off by like 4 seconds. Like nobody was answering that entire time. Oh my gosh! You all type the number, to an answer in the chat to answer. You can't just sit there and telepathically send your answers in.
Yeah.
So good job, Dan.
Okay, well,
for actually getting an answer in. It wasn't the right answer, but
who says this line in Return of the Living Dead? Freddie always knows where's a place to party. Was it Tina, Spider, Chuck, or Casey? No.
I mean, there's a bit of delay, but you have at least 30 seconds to get an answer in. Oh, Jay's over here blaming the delay for how you lost. Enter your answer in as soon as possible. You really only have about 30 seconds, not 45.
No. Now, people are saying has anybody put an answer in yet and it's not showing?
I didn't see answers in the chat until
neither have I.
The question enrolled. So,
because right now I see your guys' word answers saying
I'm seeing you talk. I see a lot of yapping. I don't see a lot of answering.
Yeah,
because it's saying
now I see answers.
The question's up. Hold up. Let me see if I can do anything about the lag. It's just you can't do much about it. It's one of the things that suck about live streaming here. There's a delay between the trivia app. There's a delay between the rebroadcasting. There's a delay between YouTube.
All right.
So it's about 10, 15
you
seconds.
You guys all got that one. Y'all knew Casey said it.
But yeah, I see a lot of answers in this one. So I think you were asleep at the wheel for the last one. You know to answer. Answer early.
Maybe you guys have been watching this movie to get ready for trivia. Yeah, Casey.
Answer early and often, but correctly.
Yep.
I don't know. It could have screwed up, but I didn't see anything in the chat, so maybe it was a YouTube problem versus the actual trivia for once. What unusual item is stored in the cold room along with all those split dogs, which has been a question of the past week, and skeletons? What's unusual in there? Is it a taxidermy chimpanzee, a human torso in formaldehyde, a giant butterfly collection, or a cadaver in a yellow bag? What's off in the cold room?
Yep.
Besides the skeletons and the split dogs. Like, that's weird, but there's something even weirder in there.
So Amos only owns. Oh, he doesn't own. Part 2's okay. Part 2's not bad. It's more comedic. 1? I'd like Part 3 better than Part 2, and Part 4 and 5 don't exist.
That's fair.
Part 4 and 5 do not.
I definitely forget to support Part 4 and 5. That's how much.
Well, it goes from like number 1. You have to completely destroy it.
These nerds knew it.
Yeah, so in the first one, you had to completely destroy it. In Part 4 and 5, they were punching the zombies and they were defeating them. I was like, come on.
I mean, the punching was kind of funny, but Can't believe you all
guys
got
knew that one. So
Bunch
I
of
think some of the
nerds.
ones are a little tougher. If not, maybe you guys been doing your homework.
Well, nobody's getting 100% thanks to that first question. So
Yeah.
whether or not it was intentional.
So far, most of you guys got it. Let's see if you get this one. Right. How many drums of 2,4,5 trioxin are actually in the basement? Is there 2, 3, 1, or 4? How many drums do we see down there when Frank goes to show Freddie and he says, U.S. Army Corps of Engineers? Bam.
97. There's 97. It's a trick question.
Yeah. So how many of barrels of 2,4,5 trioxin? 2, 3, 1, or 4? Bunch of milk and doo-doo, says Jay.
Get them answers in. You've only got until about the 20-second mark with the delay tonight. I don't know why. It is a little bit worse, but you all getting your answers in, so just type them early.
Yeah, AMAS Part 3 is pretty great. It's not like 1 and 2. It's like a more of a centralized story, so to speak, but it's pretty awesome. Let's see how you guys do. I see a bunch of different answers on this one. All right, that should be interesting. But there are 4 drums. You see 4 of them.
4 drums.
Yep. One of them gets busted open, but they're all 4 drums down in the basement.
If I knew how to count, I'd get that answer right.
Yep.
It's a damn shame.
How many drums are down there? Only one gets busted, but they're all 4 down there.
Don't worry. There's another barrel question coming tonight.
I know you guys want to go check. You can go watch the beginning right now. There's 4 of them down there.
If you don't have the movie queued up to cheat during trivia, what are you doing? Here's a good one. What song is playing during Trash's Graveyard Striptease? Is it Tonight by SSQ, Telegraph by Orchestral Moves in the Dark, or OMD, if you don't know? Something in My House by Dead or Alive, or Frustration by Soft Cell?
Here's Joseph telling me I'm wrong. Joseph is telling me I'm wrong.
Oh, God.
You see 4 clear drums. Sorry, Joe.
All right, Joseph, what you're going to do is watch the movie 41 times in 40 days and prove us wrong. 41 times in 3 days and prove us wrong. I don't think there's enough time to do that. If you watch it 24 hours, I don't think you have time to watch it 41 times. Your poster is in the mail, by the way. Hopefully it arrives, Joseph. I mailed it out Saturday or Sunday. So
one of the most iconic parts of the film, Dancing with Flares. Gotta love it.
These are all bangers, by the way.
I've got it on vinyl. I've got the soundtrack
Tonight
on vinyl.
by SSQ. I actually was kind of hoping that would get more people, but y'all are some nerds. You should probably touch grass instead of playing Horror Trivia every Friday night. I don't care if that hurts the viewership.
Yeah. We are having fun watching the movies afterwards.
I guess the movies are okay. I guess they're free.
I've been hanging out and chat with you guys. It's been a fun time. See, now Joe's going to get off my back about the 4 or 5 drums because you said his poster.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
Who gave Tarman his name in the movie? Was it Suicide, Spider, Chuck, or Bert? Who actually gave that first zombie we see, famously known as Tarman, who actually called it Tarman? Was it Suicide, Spider, Chuck, or Bert?
It was me. I did it. And I'll do it again. In part 6 of Return of the Living Dead.
Yeah, Tarman was in part 2, and I guess he's going to be in this remake, reboot, whatever their garbage they're making later on this year.
You say that, and then watch it not be as bad as 4 or 5.
I think it's supposed to take place like in the Christmas of '85. So
it's a prequel?
It's between 1 and 2. Like,
oh, okay.
Yeah.
That could be cool. You could have radioactive zombies. That'd be dope.
Guess all you guys guessed Spider or your new Spider, you nerds.
A bunch of nerds.
Nerds.
A bunch of nerds. Touch grass.
Right?
Touch grass. I'm shutting trivia down early. It's time to go outside, everyone. It's time to go play at Starbucks again. Oh, Patrick says they had the Return of the Living Dead merch on Fright Rags. My favorite the only Fright Rags, there's too much stuff from Fright Rags. Like, it's all good, but you have to limit yourself. I've got a Escape from New York Snake Plissken shirt. I love it. But what you don't love is that the paramedics take your temperature like they did on Frank and Freddy, and they found this really low body temperature. What was it? Was it 87 degrees Fahrenheit, 70 degrees Fahrenheit, 69 degrees Fahrenheit, or 50 degrees Fahrenheit? If you don't know, 98.6 degrees Fahrenheit is what you're supposed to be. So you got a problem if your body temperature is that much lower.
No blood pressure, no pulse. What do you mean no blood pressure, no pulse?
Did I stutter? Send more, please.
And yes, people, Josh actually asked me, he's like, are you going to watch it ever again? I was like, I'll probably watch it tomorrow.
Yeah, probably tomorrow. Why not? Just keep going until you finally miss a day, and then that's your new record.
Well, that's what I was actually thinking about doing. I was like, how far can I take this?
Oh.
If you're in the chat, you think I should just be a dummy and just continue to watch it every day to see how far I can take it, let me know. But I promise no more questions. Maybe.
So tonight's double feature. All right. Well, we pause it for a second since Patrick didn't give me we didn't get our marching orders here. I'll pause for a second. Maybe that'll resync the delay. Who knows?
Maybe.
Sometimes it helps. Tonight's double feature is You're It and Dark Tourist. And then we've got another episode of The Chopping Block tomorrow night with Children Shouldn't Play with Dead Things and Head. So looking forward to those. I think we have it's Eddie McCobb and Malvolia are helping out on Children Shouldn't Play with Dead Things, and I can't remember who's hosting Head. But if you haven't seen Head, it's great. It's got puppets. It actually features the same production studio that's behind Graveyard Gill, who's one of our Chopping Block hosts. I don't know if Graveyard Gill's actually hosting his own movie, though. That'd be really funny. But Patrick can correct me if that's wrong. But yes, movies tonight, movies tomorrow, and we'll have some big announcements in the coming days. I will just go ahead and tell you, summer camp's coming soon.
Nice.
Summer camp may or may not be the last week of August, but we have not announced it yet. So stay tuned for that. We'll have some more information. Got a lot of filming to finish up this weekend, but we've got the plan together for it, so we're gonna make it happen. We've had to do a lot of chopping block work to bring that to you all. We've got some other really cool stuff we haven't been able to announce yet in the works. So very exciting times for Kings of Horror. Thank you all for your support. We can't do it without you.
All right, and one of the famous lines, Frank says, "Not a bad question, Bert, but what was the question Freddie actually asked that made Frank say, not a bad question, Bert? Did he say, what do doctors use to crack skulls with? Did he say, what are we going to do? Did he say, how do you kill something that's already dead? Or does he say, how are we going to get this thing over there?" Freddie asks this question, and Frank says, not a bad question, Bert.
But way was it?
Yeah, way was the question.
Yes, Graveyard Gill is hosting his own movie, Elmwood Productions. So the puppet is hosting the movie about the killer puppets. Killing other puppets. It's puppet on puppet violence. It's harmless. But there's definitely not it's definitely the best puppet horror movie. Thanksgiving 3 is awful. Do not watch Thanksgiving 3.
Thanksgiving is watchable for once, but
it's got all the shticks in it. They should never have made a sequel. That was a shameless cash grab on what you call it.
You guys are making it easy tonight.
The fundraising websites, Kickstarter. It was a shameless Kickstarter money grab, and they just completely stole your all's money and ran away with it and gave you a $10 movie after getting like $1 million plus. It's crazy. How do you kill something that's already dead? You don't make a sequel that doesn't need to be made. That's
if like the winner gets 8, we're just going to make it that much harder next week.
Yeah, you're Uncle Pete, you saw the questions I was working on for next week. I skipped them. They're pretty tough. Good luck next week. The trioxin drums. Yes. There was 4 of them, right, Joseph? 4 of them. They were reused as props in another movie. What movie was that? Where they reused in Rambo? They got repainted, but it's the same props, which is kind of funny. I did not know this until today. Whether you use a Lethal Weapon, Rambo 2, Jaws, or Aliens, the trioxin drums got reused on another set with a fresh coat of paint. We do watch Blood Rage on Thanksgiving Eve.
That's a fun flick, yeah.
That's not cranberry sauce. Yeah, we usually do that in Discord because we don't have the rights to that. If we ever got the rights to that, we would absolutely watch it on YouTube proper, but we're trying not to get like sued into oblivion. It's bad enough with the stuff we actually have the rights to show. We still get hammered by YouTube, so the bootleg channels get to do whatever they want. We pay our bills and we get hammered. It's ridiculous.
And I think one of the themes coming up, we're going to have to be like super guests. Like, what number is Uncle Pete thinking? Just
what? 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 How did you all get this?
I'm telling you,
that's crap. That's crap. I'm canceling trivia. There's no way in hell 89% of you got this right. Joseph, you're out of here. You're done. I think you're sending answers out to everybody. This was your Patreon and YouTube member question. So I know a lot of you in that list are. This was your pay-to-play answer, so I'm not as upset at you all, but I'm upset at the ones that guessed and got it right. That's not the spirit.
What drug does Ernie accuse the punks of doing when they get to his mortuary? Does he say, are you guys doing speed, PCP, dope, or blow?
All the above. Jay says go ahead and ban him. Too bad, Jay. I'm actually forcing you to watch everything over twice.
So what drug did Ernie say? He's like, hey, are you guys on? Does he say speed, PCP, dope, or blow?
No, Callie, you were the realest one for getting it wrong. You're not on my hit list.
Everybody earlier, Callie said that they watch Paranorman. They fall asleep.
Paranorman every night. I do like Leica. Leica's got some great stuff. Blood Rage. I don't think I've seen Gravy. We should add that to the rotation. Gravy. Is it good? I've never heard of it before. That could be good or bad. I'm definitely not watching Thanksgiving 3 ever again. Never even finished it. It's like one of the. That's what it was. We were talking about movies that we walked out on or never finished. It was Thanksgiving 3, and then I was forced to walk out of Freakier Friday.
Jay got it with PCP,
and he says he's guessing. I don't know.
He does say. Ernie says, "Hey, you guys on PCP?" And Spider's like, "Ain't nobody on no drugs." So let's see how you guys did.
I think he was on drugs, but
got you guys on that one. Let's see how everybody.
I think the winner, unfortunately, got 7 or 8 correct.
Yeah,
we know we don't have 100% because of the first question, but it wasn't because it was difficult. It's because nobody paid attention, or there were technical difficulties allegedly.
Let's see.
We'll see. Well. Well.
I can't see. It's too small for me.
It's Jay with 8. Tied with Joseph. There's a 2-way tie at top. Patrick with 7. Summer with 7. Scooby-Doo with 7.
Joseph said he watched right before trivia.
Dan with 5. Oh, Uncle Jack's not going to be pleased with that performance.
Joe, I appreciate you watching it right before, buddy.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It was right when they busted. You got Spider, Scuzz, and Tina, and they're banging on the door. Let me in. And before he was like, hey, are you guys on PCP?
Oh, you kids on dope. All the kids are on dope. They're always on dope. The dope just changes, right?
Yeah, see, that's why I picked dope. It sounds like something they would say, hey, you guys on dope?
It sounds like something the crotchety old white guy would say, right? Yeah, you damn kids are on dope.
You guys on dope. And PCP was like too specific. That's why only one of you guys got it.
Y'all on angel dust?
It's like Jay's like 4th win this year.
Yeah, Jay's out of control. Joseph, you've got it. I mean, this sucks. I mean, it's the tiebreaker is random now because we can't control the lag. Sometimes it's worse, sometimes it's better. I guess tonight it was worse. So we changed the tiebreaker this season. It is now completely random if people get the same number of questions right. So you are at the mercy of the computer. And Jay's been the beneficiary of that, which makes me think that maybe he's part computer. Might be tampering with the algorithms. I don't know. But, we hope you all enjoyed trivia, this mini theme night. Next week will just be normal trivia.
I guarantee you no Return of the Living Dead questions.
So far. Never know.
Yeah, right?
But I will give you this hint. It's not really a theme, but I've kind of pulled heavily for more modern, like in the last 20 years, specifically maybe the last 15 years of horror movies. So I've been kind of in a 60s, 70s rut on my questions, so I've skewed back towards the last 10-year horror movies. So there we go. And what's this? Patrick's got some more knowledge for us. our Patreon/YouTube members. Film commentary for August is Chopping Mall, Summer of 84, and Summer of 84. Chopping Mall is going to drop before the end of August if you're interested in subscribing. If you have not already, but like I said, I recognize a lot of your faces. We appreciate you. Your names are on the scroll below.
Yep.
It does pay to play. We do have some fun stuff for you, and we hope to have some more fun stuff for you all first before we make it public on the channel. And if you're not a member, you can see some of the cool stuff we've done for our members because we eventually do make it public on the channel, but it's about a month after you all get to see it first of your members. So go check out those film commentaries. We like to call them talking over the movies because for some reason people always thought that we were just going to be like, as we were going to be horror hosts and we are going to be like Mystery Science Theater and just talk over the movie. When we don't, we have hosts and the movie plays and there's an intermission and the host talk again.
Yeah.
Right. But these were literally talking over the movies. So like the movie's playing, but it's us talking at the same time. So it's literally talking over the movies. So that's our bonus content. That's what our watch alongs are. But if you are a member and you join in the Discord, you have a chance to be a part of our live recording. If you want to be shy and sit in the background and chat in the text, it's fine. But if you want to say something, you have a chance to do it there. So, and we're also testing out, there's some cool features they've just added to our broadcast thing that we use for trivia and everything that lets us call people out of the audience to talk. So we're going to try to work that in for some live discussions and we get some more of those scheduled in the future. Cool. So cool stuff. It's getting a little bit easier to do fun stuff that's interactive with the audience, but it's going to be a test. We don't know how it works exactly, so bear with us. We'll make it work. We got trivia pretty much figured out as best as we can. You can't really always fix the lag, but it's better than nothing. Who else is doing live horror trivia every week, right? So with
who like actual Shelby software. And Uncle Pete.
Well, you can get a Shelby and Uncle Pete anywhere, but you can't get Kings of Horror live trivia with Shelby and Uncle Pete anywhere. Yeah. Only on Kings of Horror.
And you may get that reappearance of Shelly and Uncle Preston.
Shelly and Uncle Preston. Sometimes Patrick shows up. Yep. We're gonna have Nettie on as a special guest host because she wrote us a bunch of questions. We've got to figure out when we want to schedule those because she's not allowed to play for the weeks that she made questions for. So we'll have to call her up and make her participate if she wants to. And with that, it is 9 o'clock. My little beepy thing on my wrist said so, and so we need to get you all to the movies. So we will see you guys.